Now we'll get this one underway. Ace and Nath here on Arctic Circle, game number 1 of this play all 3. Saracens against Chinese. So let's have a look and see how the Chinese start goes. Early loom, of course. Send the geese, the turkeys, the goose under the town center. And get ready and start making a vil. Just going to bring the next one underneath here as well, ready to go. The scouts had a little bit of a tap early. Also, check out the graphics now that I have removed all of the graphics that I have. So there's no fish borders anymore. You can see the depth that this game goes into. I mean, the ice, it looks amazing. Also, how are the dolphins? What have we got here? The marlin. How are they jumping out? They're jumping out through the ice. Not sure about that one, but otherwise, the ice looks amazing. And everything like that. But yes, winter has returned, says Rapunzel. Absolutely it has. Now, I assume you can also walk over the rest of it as well. It doesn't make sense that you can walk over that, but not this. So the whole thing you can cover with land units. So far, Ace is going to bring in some deer. And we should see a dock, and we should see standard dock builds pretty soon. And Nath isn't pushing deer in. He's gone for the boar early. We'll be able to go for the second one pretty soon as well. We'll find the remaining geese and the boar here. Needs to jump over to that pretty soon, though. I guess can always go this way for the time being. Yeah, just going to go bring that one in. He's got another goose ready to go. Could probably take a couple off food now. Needs to try to get that dock down. So Ace is going to be able to get a dock pretty quickly here. It'll be interesting to see whether... Oh, hold on. Vil. Loom's in, so it should be okay. Okay, smooth. The Saracens should get a dock out first. I want to know whether Ace is going to go middle or outside. The answer looks to be outside. And corner as well. Not just directly behind. We're going corner boy. Which, now that I look at this, great idea. Corner looks really good. Look at all the fish that is here in the corner. And compared to the outside. Chinese on hybrid. Is that because of the start being a little bit more awkward? Or is there something else behind that order? Because to me, Chinese seem like a civ that has a good navy tech tree. But I assume it's related to the start and being a little bit slower to adopt. Yeah, you need a lot on food early. You can't go to wood. Yeah, well, that's what we're seeing now, right? We're gonna see Nath be a fishing ship slower, not a full fishing ship, but a fishing ship slower, but up a vil. I don't know. I think there's more awkward. I mean, we just came out of a set where we saw Gajaras. And I feel like if you get the Chinese start down pat, I think it's alright. I think on a Nomad, Chinese is a little bit awkward, where you've got Nomad plus hybrid. So your standard Nomad or Stranded is another one that comes to mind. But just trying to make a hybrid build with the Chinese is not the worst. Also, Nath has gone middle. So by going middle, he won't be able to fish boom as hard, but of course won't get attacked here either. So Ace is yet to find that, and Nath is yet to find on the other side as well. He's going to push the deer in slowly. You can see the elos at the moment. Ace currently 130-ish elo ahead. Yet, I know that Nath has hit 1600 something. I saw before. I'm fairly sure Ace has also hit 1600s. So, that's where the two players are at the moment. They're both going to click up. 21 vils, 20 vils. Bit of idle time here from the Chinese. Not ideal, but still in an alright spot. It's going to be 3 fishing ships each. I'm more of a 5 fishing ship guy now. I think pretty much all the time. I think especially here where we are docking the outside and is far, far away. I feel like 5 is just a good number. Because your 5 is just what you can hide in the dock, right? That's why I like 5. And then it also means you can just completely abandon the food under the TC. Now, of course, 5 also works better when you've got oysters available or whales available, which you don't on this map. So, what we've been seeing on say, Isthmus, where being able to go for 5 fishing ships or a little bit more, you can move to gold, and you don't need to take. You don't need to build a mining camp, so you spend for that. But we're going to see range here from the Saracens and a stable here from the Chinese. Both players are up. Vil coming forward here for Nath. And we should see land aggro. Absolutely, we should. I'd love an insurance demo out of that. You never know. You never know. That's probably the one upside of docking the middle here. If I see a demo out of that dock, I will be so, so happy. For the land units, of course. We're not demoing ships here, but you could demo 5 archers, and that would be amazing. I'd also be very sad if Ace ran into a demo. Ace was one that played Girt by Sea at the end of last year. He was one that was playing to try and win a demo. Win a little 3D demo. Again, I can just go back and plug the prizes from that. I can flash them up on the screen so you can see the prizes that we had at the end of last year. And Ace did win one, actually. Ace has got the... Crap. The black... There's a black one in there. I will get back to it. I'm actually just going to pause the game. I think it's second to the right is the black demo raft, which Ace won because he came second in Div 2. We did have to ship it all the way out to the US for him. But yes, there's that one. That was at the end of last year. It was really Oz NZ tournament, but of course, yeah, the odd ring in, Ace and Chipmunk were those two, and we see the fishing ships garrison for the time being as the archers come forward. 1 scout could be enough to take them down. Anytime I get to plug those prizes that Rapunzet made, I will. Oh, scouts get in. There was a little hole. 2 of them might, and 1 of them's about to be dead, so there's not really that much to be done there, and just passing by the looks of it anyway. Try to get in. Could still 1 Vil here, potentially. Yes. Yes. Now needs to run. That's right. Dock being used more as a tower. And we're going to see skirms now from the Chinese. But Ace has got a nice little backlog of food. Does need the gold. Has now moved over to that with a mining camp. Maybe wants to throw 1 or 2 more. Oh, he's up. Sorry, Saracens. Just sells a stone. Up he goes. Bang. Too easy. On the way to the next stage. Nath is going to go here with wheelbarrow now. So he's going to have a longer feudal age. Eco will be nice. And is that a stable coming down? It's going to be another range. So doubling down on the ranges. Going to go for that crossbow timing. It's going to be a very fast castle age. Very fast. But farms, massively different. Seeing fishing lines. I'd probably like to see more fishing ships, actually. Now I would like to see maybe 5 more fishing ships here. I know it's shorefish, but a second dock and then another 5... Maybe you don't even need a second dock. I reckon just 5 more fishing ships will be good. Go heavier to wood. You're on wood already for the crossbows you want to make. I think that's a great way to go. You got the wood lines. There's the wood lines to make what you need. Go to fish. Then you don't need the farms as much. There's a double bit fletching now. And a Hulk. Hulk on the outside. So that's going to go and be annoying. And there is a scout here going after this Vil. Scout should take the Vil. Scout will take the Vil. Vil doesn't fight it back. Accepts his fate. We're going to see crossbow come in. We haven't even seen fletching come in yet. So we will have a castle age timing, but we're not going to have the follow-up ready to go. And that will give Nath some time to realize, oh crap, I need to hurry. He'll click up in the next minute. There's a market. And a house, and once that next house comes down, that'll be walled across there. So, that'll be alright. Yeah, it looks a bit... which wall... Are we talking about the market double house walling, or the walling across that Ace has done here? It's a lot of open area that's just been walled. I'm not a big fan of the wall invested Ace. Yeah, there's a lot invested. I mean, this is not perfect, but I get it. Keep the base tight. It's not the worst. Bodkin's nearly in. But Nath will be okay if he can keep producing skirms. There's no other crossbow. They're rolling around at the moment. I'd like to see I mean, if it's not going to be a demo, a fire or two, because you know your opponent's on archers, so you want the pierce armor. A fire or two could just distract and maybe make Ace think twice about just throwing his archers across. Especially if the archers are going to go 1 by 1 like this. A fire could just be annoying. Just start to put some pressure on the crossbows. Make him, yeah, think twice about just walking all over this. Like this is risky play. This is risky play. There's a workshop, actually. That's a very aggressive workshop. Seeing that Hulk come around as well now. There is a fire here from Ace, but the Hulk will win that battle. Saracens will break these walls pretty quickly. These house walls. And even the Vils can't really get those down. Skirms will be upgraded, Elite Skirm and Bodkin, and then armor hopefully as well, and then the crossbows won't get too much damage. The Hulk went down here, by the way, but not after all the fishing ships died. Ace is pushing. Of course, Saracens +2 against buildings. Rocket cart being created, which is good. Ace sees the workshop, says, nope, not for me. This workshop's up here on the side, ready to go. I don't know where the Vil's gone, though. Did that just walked all the way back, I think? I think that guy just walked all the way back. Yeah, the Expo's now realized what Otter said, is going to start rolling towards where the siege is. $40 to 43. University time. Ballistic seems handy. So it's going to be Crossbow Mangonel versus Rocket Cart Skirm. And Nath wants to chase. Could be awkward. Gets away. Sees it in time. Doesn't see the next one in time and loses the rocket cart for free. Fighting downhill, fighting uphill he was. There's a Scorpion there too. Lots of crossbow. And Mangonels are going to get some good hits against the skirms. Wow, the Mangonel goes down to the skirms, actually. And Ace may need to run. May need to keep running for now. Scorpion's going to try and chase. Not as well. Now, the extra pierce armor on the skirms means the Scorpion doesn't quite do the same as the Mangonel. Nath has got Vils running around. So many Vils running around at the moment. Not ideal. It's still 1 TC for each. It's all out aggression. Scout goes down. Ballistics coming in. These skirms will finally hit some shots. Nath is having to run around a lot at the moment. He tried taking some stone. Took a bit. Can drop a tower if he wants to, but oh, these Vils are getting sniped. I think Ace is going to risk... Yeah, he's going to allow his army to die here, but he's going to make sure he takes all of these Vils with him. They're all going to get one shot before the crossbow go down. And in fact, he may even escape. He's going to escape with 8 or 9 there. So that's pretty handy. He's got a 15 Vil lead now. 15 Vil lead, has the hill, has the forward siege. Doc's under attack, but not really. Nath's got to worry about the siege. It's not going to work. All good, Too Cheesy. Thank you. Thank you for the set that you played. Unfortunately, you didn't win that, but you did well. I enjoyed it. And thank you for the follow earlier as well. I should have more of your games to come. I think there's about 10 total. 10 total players if I double count people in multiple brackets. Yeah, so that's where I'll put my time. The Aussies and the Kiwis only within Thalassocracy and Nomad. Any Aussies and Kiwis there, as Nath is going to lose these skirms slowly. The Mangonel is getting repaired. Vil should get taken down here, I feel. 7 sets in 3 days. That's a lot. That is a lot, but at least you're getting through them. At least you're getting through them. I'll also look to put these sets over to YouTube as well in the coming days or weeks when I get the time to upload. Mangonel attack grounding between the market and the workshop here, I think, and the house. Is he hitting triple? I think he's hitting triple. No, he's hitting double. He's missing the market, and he's going to lose the Mangonel. Good from Nath there. Cleans that one up. Fishing ship's back to work. Game's still on, I think. Still 1 TC for both. Couple of skirms come forward now. They can be a bit of a nuisance. These two have killed 8 units. 9 units. All crossbow, I assume. Not bad. Probably not all there, but very good. Ace might be thinking imp here. His resources are not being spent massively, but he's making crossbow, but he's not spending the food. Wonder if he goes for either Imperial Age or buys himself a castle. He could rush into a castle potentially. 7 on stone. Haven't looked at this map to see where else the expansions can be. There are some stones and gold around the map to get to. Otherwise, the res on this map feels a bit low, I want to say. It feels like it's on the lower side. Rocket cart rolled forward a little bit. He's going to hide next to the dock. He's still holding an interesting amount of res at the moment. Second TC is what the plan is going to be. There you go. 4 Vils go to the town centre. And Nath has decided he wants to clean up what is here. And build a second TC of his own as some crossbow come around. Ace never picked up ballistic, so these crossbow will not do a lot. Even the rocket cart realizes it doesn't need to get involved here. He can just roll back to somewhere a little bit more important. Ram will go, take down the workshop, then take the range. And Nath will be happy. We'll have cleaned all this up. There is a castle drop coming, though. There is a castle coming. It's just a matter of where. It's just a matter of where's it going to go. Where do you want to put this? Where can be damaging? I mean, this feels like a weirdly damaging spot. It's like an interesting little location there near the water. Would take down the dock. Kind of attacks the middle. But Ace is going even more aggressive. Guard tower's coming in for Nath. I don't see one tower. I don't know if that's a misclick or we're just prepping for guard tower. I mean, Chinese will see this with ease with their town center range, but will Nath see it? That's the question. There's a lot of ills here. Guard tower would need to be rushed up. I think it might be too late. I think that castle's going up. That's because Nath is coming forward with towers. That was the purpose of guard tower, but oh, there was a knight ready. The switch was made. Bloodlines came in. A couple of knights came out, and I think Ace is gonna win this game on its head. He's caught out the tower rush. He's got the castle up. He's taking Nath off that stone. He's gonna get access to this stone on the side. And absolutely brutal. Forcing fire lances now for the Chinese. What a pickup. The Knights came in at a perfect time. Absolutely perfect time. It's delayed these guard towers for a little bit. And it's allowed the castle to go up on the other side. And now you could see Mameluke. There's going to be a Mameluke. Well, there is a Mameluke somewhere. It's just here under the castle for now. What a move from Ace. And he's even got the fire around the other side, taking down some fishing ships. Knights doing some work. Again, moving vills away, taking them off wood lines, moving them somewhere else. Fire Lancers have to go back for now. And Imperial Age has been clicked. 79 vills to 54 eco units. And where's this castle going? Is this a... No? Sold. Stone was sold. My bad. I thought I saw stone for a castle coming in. Stone was sold, and... Ooh, this is awkward. Is there a Fire Lancer in there? No, it's all skirms. And the towers are going to be rushed down. Castle's out of position, so there won't be trebs anywhere. But skirm tower is going to have to do some damage. 2 vills. Needs to get the next one down pretty quickly as well. But Ace is going to be in a position where he's also going for guard tower, and he's going to be able to rush his own guard towers on Nate's base. Koreans were one of the first civs banned in this draft, and I can see why. I feel like this is exactly... I mean, if these two players are playing these civs with towers, imagine if they had Koreans available to them. I feel like this feels like a very Koreans map. Turtle in the middle. Towers wherever you can put them. And defensive castle. Oh, underneath a guard tower, but it's skirms in the guard tower. So that doesn't... The skirms haven't learned how to fire extra arrows, sadly, when they're garrisoned. So the castle will go up, and that will take down this, and it will take down this eventually as well. If the ram doesn't get to it first, we're going to see a treb. Couple of imp upgrades, I assume. And that will eventually be the game, I feel. Tower defense. Treb's coming out of this one. There are a couple of units forward. Skirms now get +2 against Mameluke. I don't know if it swings the balance enough. Not that it has to. It's +4 against archers and spears, so it's not quite the bonus that you see against those units, but +2 against Mamelukes help them out a little bit in that battle. Ace is also going to take down fishing ships here, so he's going to be happy with that. And Rams coming in. Defense, aggressive Rams from Nath, who has the crossbows to take down some fire lancers. Not before the range goes down. Can try to repair his Rams and then... Ace can repair his Rams and then go for the guard tower. But this tower push feels like it's going to hit a wall eventually. Treb's coming forward now. He's going to start housing Nath pretty soon as well. And the crossbows will do... They're only doing 3 damage a hit, but it's more than every other crossbow will do. Mameluke comes in under the guard tower, so that'll die. Rams now. And this is a good opening here for Ace. He's going to get game number 1. He's going to drop a castle forward. Pretty much saying that this game is his. Very, very aggressive castle, knowing he has got this game won and done. And there it is. Game is called. Before this set started, I said, I'm expecting to see more Navy. I think we saw 3 Navy ships created. So, improvement compared to the previous set, but not by much. Maybe the next 2 games we're going to get some battles on water. Neither of these players really invested hard into it. They went for the land play. Ace got the job done with his crossbow timing, getting to Castle Age really quickly. What's that timing again? 17 minutes 47 with the Saracens. Meanwhile, Nath there, 21:58. That was probably the difference. Even though Ace didn't take full advantage, you can see the delay for Bodkin and crossbow, but it was good enough in the end. And Rest Collected was handy for the Saracens as well. I think even used the market to help get up to Imp at a really nice time too. Their Dark Ages were quite clean, even though we discussed the Chinese one being a little bit more awkward, but I think Nath did that pretty well. And yeah, you can see the speeds of the 2 players at the end there. But yeah, Ace on the board first. Let's get straight into the action here on Blue Wells. Ace is... Oh, they've switched some colours around. Ace was playing in teal before. We'll keep those colours the same for the entire set. Nathan red. And... Well... my opening has been completely ruined. I've completely lost my train of thought. Blue Wells. Ace has got the Byzantines. Starting with Phil's on food, as you would expect. Nath has got the Bengalis. Surely we see some fight on water between these 2 civs. Surely. Byzantines, faster firing fires. Bengalis, regenerating ships. The dudes on the ships are repairing as they go. Nath, your Vil. The Vil, oh, God. Please. It's good enough. It's fine. It's there. The Vil didn't die. That's all I care about. The Vil didn't die. She's alive. There are some pigs around, I think, based on the last set as well. 2 pigs will spawn on the middle pond, which has got all these oysters. That is a lot of oysters. 17,000 oysters there, or gold in oysters. Worth trying to play for the middle. Over on the outsides, we have the whales, of which there are 4,000 in here, and looks like similar amounts in the other ponds. Fish around the outside, so you can dock the outside for the food. If you're watching this game and you watch the last set, and you're wondering why everything looks completely different, it's because I turned off the graphics mods that I have on. So now the snow and the ice actually looks as such. I have immersing myself back in the game, which I was not doing before because I was just being very bad for you guys. Ruins the fun for you guys. Nath has not had a good Dark Age here. Needs to garrison the Ville. Does get there eventually, but it's going to be 2 awkward ball lures in the end. Trying really hard to squeeze every last bit out, but it's not been ideal. It's not been ideal. We've got a Ville in idle time now and a bit more. We do have a dock out. We are starting with the fishing ships. Ace is also getting the fishing ships rolling. Nice little wood line here that he's found too. Nice lumber camp spot between 2 wood lines. You do get small wood lines here, so getting access to 2 of them from 1 lumber camp is nice. And Ace has actually docked the middle. Okay, so this is one of these alternative thoughts that I didn't expect, because it's definitely not the standard play, but going early to gold, is there a thought behind maybe a fast castle here? Maybe? There's no deer, but there is enough to go around regarding food. There is loom as well, by the way, for Ace, which is not what you would expect. But it's in, and the Ville survives. So 2 on gold is the Dark Age play here. Which means that getting the food could be a little bit more difficult, but it will give Ace a very nice gold spot by the time he hits Feudal Age. I think that build can definitely work with a fast castle. Just my mind is turning, thinking, can you like drush first into this dock? Fishing ships to gold. Fast castle behind it. Maybe. We saw what Scrappy played in the last set with the Mapuche. Any Civ that can do something like that with a Bolas Rider equivalent, a good Cav Archer Civ, good Knight Civ even. Khitan Steppies. It's also very exposed. That's the other thing, right? This gets attacked. Your opponent drops a dock here and bang, problems. Scout rolling forward for Nath, and he needs to get out. Is this an attempted trap here? No, just a wall off. There are some militia being produced here, as Nath will be the first one up. 20 Vils. Ace with 24 Vils. 24 Vils and a lot of gold. So Man-at-Arms is the play. And they will hit at the time you would want. not too bad at timing. Does Ace see the barrier? He sees nothing. Sees nothing. Doesn't see the base at all. Nath will know the town center's here, I hope. And he's... Ooh. Is he going to go for the dock? I mean, Ace will see it. Maybe have seen it now. Or is that just a fake? Maybe that's just a fake out. If he saw red, he might just think it's a scout. He might not be aware. And we're going to see a Hulk. And we are going to see the quick walls. Oh, the beauty of the Byzantine bonus. Freetown Watch. Got to see those man-at-arms a little bit earlier as Feudal Age kicked in. And that's very, very nice. He's going to have to run back with his scout, and he will. Man-at-arms will get walled out for now. Nath has, of course, docked the outside. Ace has now docked the outside. He has added a Hulk. Oh, the Hulk's in the middle, actually. So it's a defensive Hulk in the middle, and the Man-at-Arms are trapped. The Man-at-Arms are trapped. Don't let him out now. Nope, finishing the house. Great play from Ace, the Man-at-Arms. They're stuck. Ace, Nath will lose his scout there as well, unfortunately. This poor Man-at-Arms. And there are some archers being produced here from both players. Range for Nath is a little bit forward, so less walking time after production. It will be a bit of a race for fletching, potentially. And now we're going to see, I'm assuming, a Hulk on the outside. Yep, Hulk will come out on the outside now. And unfortunately, these Man-at-Arms will go down to one sole archer. Oh, second one's coming along. Archer's coming forward. Scout should drop here for Ace, and it will. Takes one archer with him. See how well the two are paying attention here. We're going to see a blacksmith, and Ace is going to get Castle Age. Ace is going to get to Castle Age again. Such amazing timing. He's going to be able to click up at 16 minutes, roughly. He's made 3-4 archers. Probably should have cancelled fletching when you think about it and just clicked up and then gone fletching. But even then, it's still really, really nice. It's going to have a massive lead again to Castle Age. There is a little bit of fighting on water. Let's get excited. The archers will follow each other as Ace clicks up. Around the 17-minute mark. Back at the base of the Bengalis. No eco upgrades from either player at the moment. It's just fletching. Farms are out. We're going to see these guys fight a little bit. Skirm switch for the Byzantines. A couple of walls on the sides. Ooh, nice little pressure from the Hulk. Both players in trouble with their fish. This is not too bad. This is good damage. Already got one fishing ship down. And the garrison comes in. They hide. Everyone gets to relax a bit. Now we get to see what the follow-up is for our Byzantine player, who will be up first. Has 7 7 on stone, so maybe there's a castle planned. Chipmunk, hello. Welcome. Fishing lines now. 5 fishing ships. I guess could go even heavier in the middle. Go for some gold. Maybe use the market. And there is Castle Age. Nath is on the way this time, so he's only 2 minutes behind. It's going to be a TC to open us up here for Ace. TC is going to be the first plan. And crossbow's going to come in as well. A few forward houses here. And something that I would hate these houses because when you attack move, right? You got your army, you attack move forward, and they just stop at the house. It's like, well, I wanted you to go here and then find something to attack. Or like, if you're going to find a unit, attack the unit, sure, but not anything else. Now Bodkin. Hulks are fighting, nothing major on water. I can't believe we're 5 games into tonight's cast, and we've barely had anything more than feudal hulks fighting and a castle drop. Look at this. This is a brutal castle. Nath will be up. If he stops it, probably wins. If he doesn't, it's probably over. How many vills are being sent? That's the next question. 18 vills are going. 18 vills are going. Yeah, also, you're right. That's why I'm happy to cast Nomad as well. I looked at those maps and I've gone, that's brilliant. And also, some of the land-only Nomad maps are quite nice. I'm a fan of something like African Clearing. Ace is going to win this fight. There's no upgrades yet. He's beaten the Castle Age upgrades from the Bengalis, and he's going to have 18 vills dropping a castle on the face. And Nath says, I'm not even going to bother trying to stop that. That's too good. And I tap out. The Bedouins version. Oh, nice. Wait, can you not dock? You can dock normal African Clearing. I swear you can dock. I have definitely docked African Clearing. On some Bedouins versions you can't. Ah, on Bedouins, okay. Right. This is not the water div. Oh, bay. Yeah. Is that what we're going for there, Zardas? Welcome along, by the way. Ace. Clean. Castle Age again. Like, really good timing. Comes forward, castle, and that's it. There's, like, just 2 games. Very similar play. Interesting idea to dock the middle first. It works out. And yeah, gets it done. Made it look really easy. Yeah, maybe he's just really switched on when he played this set. Just really, really switched on. Yeah, Bedouins, of course. Yeah, really good job from Ace. Nath just caught out. I didn't mind the man-at-arms. I mean, once the man-at-arms get sprung like they did there, that's just, I've had it happen to me as well. It's just brutal. It's like, 3 man-at-arms and they just do nothing. It's one of the worst feelings. Into the final game of this play all 3. As we see Ace against Nath. And it's going to be Malians Bohemians. Maybe 2 interesting civilizations for this map. I guess interesting when you consider the part that says coast on Coast Arena. But the arena part, Bohemians are great. Malians, I think they're pretty good. The coast part, Malians don't get Galleon. They don't get Bracer. They don't get Shipwright. Bohemians. I mean, it's not much better, is it? There's not really a lot. Clinker Construction, they don't get Carbal Hull, they don't get Shipwright, they don't get Fast Fires. I mean, at this... interesting, but of course, look, if you don't win on land, you don't win. I think you can lose water and still win the game. If you lose land, you can't win the game. So you can definitely prioritize the land on this map. Absolutely fine to do so. And having a good arena civ is very, very handy. We're going to see Ace out here. He's going to go out to the wood line on that side. Nath has gone to the same side. Bringing in a boar. I think this is Boarville, Dockville. By the looks of it. Shouldn't have too many issues. Arguably, I mean, there have been some pros that have been taking boars with their scouts, which is an option. You don't get a chance to replenish that scout health, though. But you can. Doc's going to be out first for the Bohemians, just by a little bit. We'll be able to get a fishing ship rolling. Hopefully, that patch comes in soon. And the reason I say that is because I'm not a big fan of... Well, sorry. They're going... I'm a fan of all the water changes at a macro level, but the garrison and firing 5 arrows in Dark Age part is maybe a little bit campy. Or it is too campy. So changing that aspect will be really nice when that comes in. 2 players ticking along. Not much more to report because I imagine they're just going to fish boom a lot and then click up. We've got to try and keep an eye out for any potential transport ship and landing, which I missed in the last set. So hopefully I'm paying a bit more attention. Gebetto versus Hussites. Surely. This has to be Siege Tower Gebetto. Come on, got to be Siege Tower Gebetto. Yeah. Got to be. First game on this map that I ever played was, I had practiced really, really hard a FC build with the Britons. Do we need the range circles? We probably don't. I think it's Alt-Q. There we go. Alright, I'll get rid of them. Range circles can go. I looked at the... Somewhere in here you can get all the help and you can see what all the shortcuts were. They can all disappear. Happy to oblige. FC crossbow with the Britons. A no market FC build. So you can make the archers on the way up. Protects against someone that just goes fast castle drop, hopefully. Without going heavy on water. 10 something fishing ships. Ideally, if you can as well, Siege Tower of Ville and drop the workshop drop another workshop inside or drop something else inside. Just keep going. Keep pushing. Because around this elo, which is also my elo, if you can just execute something like that also like a couple of ships in Castle Age plus the pressure on the front, people struggle to do both. And if you can execute something that does both, then the panic is too great and the pressure works out. And we're going to see 26 vils and up, lots of fishing ships, 27 vils and yet to click on this side. There we go, 27 vils and up. You hop your 5 Gebetto. Ram and Siege Tower, hop the secondary wall. Yeah. I think Armenians also really strong on this map. They didn't get banned or drafted. Lots of top water civs got banned. Just saying. I think one civ I would absolutely ban, and they did get banned here, was Spanish. Fat chance you're going to see me play against the Spanish on a map like this. Dock around the side for Nath. I don't mind that. Extends where the fish, the snapper, can be taken. And of course, a little bit closer production to come forward. Scout's going to get a little bit of vision forward as well. We're going to see double Hulk. Hopefully is able to click up in 2 vils time. Has gone to Oysters, which is good as well. We're going to see Market Blacksmith. We're going to see Market Blacksmith. And yeah, the reason why I don't like Market Blacksmith is because if my opponent doesn't go... If my opponent goes to stone like this and drops a castle on my face, and I haven't even built a barracks and I want to make a, whatever, stable units, archery range units, I'm just not ready. Not ready in the slightest. I still think the arena part of this matters, and, well, the arena part of this obviously matters, and it's about how can you, like, what's your prevention against something like this happening, and Ace has gone FC Castle drop twice, essentially. I mean, this first time wasn't an immediate castle, but he planned it out and eventually got one forward. The last game was pretty much a guaranteed castle on the face. Both these civs are castle drop civs. But Nath will be up at the same time as Ace, and he is producing something on water. He's killed some units, so this is a good little start here. Could even steal a Vil, does steal a Vil. Very, very nice. Backs it up with some fires, and we'll be able to take out the docks. Very good pressure. Very good pressure here. The only downside is going to be, there's going to be a castle coming on the face, and the question is, can he stop it? Can it be stopped? Can the pressure that comes with it be stopped? Ace is going to try and dock this. He's not going to be able to. He's going to get denied here. Those ropes, those hooks are going to come in. And it's going to be Loom. It's going to be forward Vils. The Scout is here. The Scout is watching. And sure enough, it's going to be a castle on the gold. I mean, this castle... I'm trying to think if there's a perfect spot where it could have taken out the gold and the stone. Hand Cannoneers. Yeah, Bohemian Hand Cannoneers would be smart. But... comes back to what I said before. Oh, we are, in fact, going to see... I think we might be Chipmunk. Immediate University. was going to say the problem with the build was that we aren't ready on the range, but the range won't be too far behind. It is going to be Monk Siege. We are probably seeing Siege Tower Gebetto here. I think we might be seeing Siege Tower Gebetto. Immediate chemistry. I think we're seeing Hand Cannoneers. Chipmunk, I think we're seeing Hand Cannoneers. I think you've called it. I think you might be right. Ace is going to lose the water entirely. There's the Gebetto for him. He's Nath just needs to run these ships across. Take care of that. I mean, the fishing ships can run if they want to. They're going to be more annoying. We're going to see some more walls. And are we going to see the Hand Cannoneer production start in 35 seconds? 0 on gold. That makes it very hard. There's no gold. 0 gold to take. He can only use the oysters and the market. But if you can get 8 of them, I want to say 8 Hand Cannoneers, it might be enough, and it will indeed be Hand Cannoneers. Like 8 Hand Cannoneers might be enough to scare Ace from Gebetto. Like making more Gebetto, and it might mean the pressure stops. Yeah, Wally. Oh yeah, true. You can just walk straight through. Hey. So Nathan's done well here. Completely cleaned up on water. Absolutely fine. Here. Oh, actually, no. Sneak Dock. Ran around. Needs to see. I thought he was just running the fish for no reason. He's run them and he's kept them alive. That is a massive save. That is a massive save. And in come the Rams. And yet now he's realized, hang on a moment. I've got to wall this even more. Did we see anything from the market there? A little bit. But Rams are here. How good are the Hand Cannoneers against the Rams? It's fine, but they're in. And there's Gebetto being trained really quickly. Oh, this is brutal. I think this might still be enough here from Ace. It might not be enough. It might be enough. One Ram goes down. Vils need a repair. Vils need to repair. They need to jump back. Hand Cannoneers need to stay, repair, and build. And that's fine. Initially stopped. Hand Cannoneers not good enough against the Rams. Yeah, because it's... it doesn't matter that it's 17 pierce attack when it's 180 pierce armor. So there has to be a mangonel. And Nath has got one more oyster tile left. He needs to go find those ships, though. That's a lot of eco. That's 8 more eco working pretty well. The other thing I do in this situation when I know I'm, like, he's out of gold, right? Completely out of gold. You need to accept it. And you need to get the best market prices. So, in Ace's position, he's taken just then, selling wood for gold. You need to get the best market prices. Because you don't have, you don't have anything else. You've got no other gold, so you may as well go as early as you can. But this is hard. This is so hard. Hard to stop here. And Ace is trying to get in. Yeah, it looks like he is. He might have a couple of mangonels, but I think he's going to try and go imp. Good fish boom out the back. Actually, hang on a moment. Hand Cannoneers are going to try and counter-attack. And Ace has walled this, expecting that there may be something going on. That is nice. Gebetto going after a house here, being very annoying. No, Ace isn't going imp here. He's going handcart, he's going iron casting. He wants to take these buildings down. Cannon Galleon and Can you do a Cannon Galleon in Castle Age? Surely you... I've never thought of that. No, I was going to say, I didn't think you could. I know, of course, you can unlock it. You could do the chemistry part, but surely that would be way too overpowered. Although, Chipmunk, you're right. Bohemian's not really played on water. They should be allowed. Immediately, or like a 10 range cannon galleon or something. It instantly upgrades to the 13 range one in Imp. There's my suggestion. This is a big push. I think this might be a game over kind of push. This is serious pressure. And Nath does not have that much. He might lose... Oh, God, the Mangonels. Mangonels one-shot these hand cannoneers and it's done. One shot on the hand cannoneers and it's over. There's no Mangonels in defense here. Rams are in. Rams... I mean, that's nice. Nice steal early on there, but TC will drop. Yeah, 2 more hits on the town center. It goes down. Hand cannoneers. They're still alive. They get the first. They get 1 Mangonel. But, oh, there's so many Gebetto. There's so many Gebetto. And they go down. And Ace is going to clean this up. He's dropping another castle forward. And that is the set. 3-0. Unfortunately for Nath. Unfortunately. Poor Nath. Not his day. Not his day, this one. Ace gets the sweep. I did like the strategy. Look, it's still annoying as it is a normal arena. A castle drop. In fact, it's probably more annoying on this arena, given it takes away the only gold and stone. Your land arena, you can fall back. You often have a back gold. You have more gates to escape out of. This was just unfortunate, but Ace has played that really well. Nice attempt to come forward here, get some counter damage in, but there was nothing to be found. And Ace takes the set 3-0. Nicely done. Can scroll through there. The res collected, slightly in favor. I mean, running the fishing ships, let's not discount how well that was. Keeping 8 fishing ships alive when your opponent has got a very impressive navy. That is a massive win to keep those alive. And yeah, very well played by Ace.